YouTube, it's your girl Natalie, the one true diamond, coming at you guys with Monday morning chat. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah, y'all coming along with me on the ride to work. Yes. Anyway, we're not even gonna think about it. We're just gonna drive. It's Monday. Oh, well, this weekend was a very all right. This weekend, I'm sorry, you guys, I got distracted over there. This weekend was it was a good weekend. It was a productive weekend. I mean, I done some stuff this weekend, and not absolutely nothing like usually. Okay, all right. Started out Saturday. I took Derek to go to Virginia. We just kind of go to the county, the Virginia border, North Carolina and Virginia border, and we meet his grandkids' mother and pick up his grandkids because they always come to home for the summer. So we went pick them up, and then we went out to eat and got back home, and I helped one of my friends try to help one of my friends with a test. It was anatomy. I'm like, I haven't taken anatomy since the early Trey was born in 92. I probably took I was pregnant when I was pregnant when I was taking math. I can't remember. I think I was pregnant taking anatomy too. So it had to be somewhere in 92. Yes, because I was pregnant with Trey when I was doing my anatomy classes. Yes. So it was in 92 since I last took anatomy and physiology. And yes, I work as a nurse, but some things if you don't use it, you lose it. And the way this test was set up and designed, it was pictures of cadavers, which was grossing me out. Oh God. And it was pictures of the skeleton. It was a mixture of the skeleton, the muscle, and the cell. If you haven't studied that stuff, and then you know how the cell looks, and they wanted you to tell, was it in the metaphoric phase, the metaphase, or I don't remember all the phases of the cell. Anyway, y'all know what I'm talking about if you ever took anatomy and physiology. And that stuff wouldn't come back easy. And I'm looking at the picture. Her textbook was sucky. I said, this cannot be the textbook that they have for y'all. Why would he have this textbook and he's teaching? I mean, his tests are totally different. The pictures are not even the same in the textbook. The textbook don't hardly have any wording or definition in it. It's like a very basic. It's almost like a study guide and not an actual textbook. Okay, back in my day when I went to school, textbooks had all this writing and paragraphs and pages and chapters that you had to read. Okay, this was a bunch of pictures and diagrams and stuff, and I'm like, is this your textbook? And she was like, yeah, this is the book for the class. And I'm like, I don't know. But anyway, and then he gave her a study guide with just words. Like, it was like 200 and something just words and things that they need to be familiar with. And I'm like, and you haven't studied anything? I mean, we was destined for failure with that, I'm going to tell you. And we did not do good on that test. And with Googling and with looking at pictures and open up, it was terrible. An open book test is the worst test I feel like you can take, because it could be all over the place, and he wasn't all together. Maybe if he had grouped all his questions together on the cell or the skeleton or the muscle, it would have been a little easier to flow and look for the things in an open book test that way. And then your time to take the test, so you don't have much time to play around. So anyway, I told her, I said, honey, you got to get you a better study way. You cannot not study anatomy and physiology. I remember those days of having to study. You got to study to learn that stuff. And like I said, my lip gloss feels like it's got a piece of hair on my lip or something stuck in my lip gloss. I'm sorry if y'all see me digging my lips. Anyway, yeah, so anyway, we did that, and then after I left her, I sat and I talked with my friend from Raleigh, and I was like, maybe I should go, because my roses, I don't think gonna have anything. Our roses store, if you saw my video haul from yesterday, you will saw the Downy is on sale for $2.50. We have the $3 off for 2, making those $1 a bottle. Good deal for Downy. And my stores have been out, so I decided to ride to Raleigh. Yeah, I've done a lot of driving. I was busy Saturday, and I drove to Raleigh, and I stayed out late. I went to Raleigh. We went shopping. I found all these good deals when I was there. I was happy that I could go in the store and actually do a deal. Got some early activation and everything. Got a little glitch deal with the little small L'Oreals. It was just a good trip, and I stayed out late. We dumpster dive. I got a bunch of inserts. I had fun. Maybe y'all say, that was fun to you. That's fun to me. It was productive. So Sunday, I got out and I finished up the rest of the deals in my area that I wanted to finish up. And I cooked Sunday dinner. And let's see what happened. Oh, yeah. Cooked Sunday dinner. And I was sitting there and I'm like, okay, it's time to quit procrastinating. Procrastinating. So I got up and I started, Saturday, I had already started Saturday before the girl came over to do the test. I had started clipping inserts. So I went on and done that. Sunday, while I was cooking, I was clipping inserts, trying to put them in the binder. And I decided I'm going to clip half and fold, you know what I'm saying, put the date on them and file the other half is what I decided I would do, so that my binder's not too thick, because some weeks I get a lot of inserts and some weeks the inserts are thicker than the other ones. So I started doing that, and then I went and I picked up that shelf that I told you had fell over with all that shampoo and all that. Oh God, it was a mess. It was like I had no room to step on the floor. I couldn't see the carpet. That's how bad it was. That shelf had fell over. And I'm like, okay, I got to quit closing my eyes and I got to go ahead and do it. So I started, and once I got in there, I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to do this. But have you ever been too far into something that you can't turn back now? Come too far from where I started from. Nobody told me that the road would be easy. I don't believe he brought me this far. I don't believe I came that far to leave that mess now. So I went home. I know I'm stupid, but I just can't give up now. Y'all know I can't sing. Anyway, I couldn't give up. I had done come too far. So I decided I was going to go head on and finish. So I got most of it up, and I didn't put the stuff back on. I put some things back on the shelf, like things that, because I was not sure how stable it is. I need to get a new shelf. I'm going to tell you guys, if you're starting out and you're wondering what I need to do, the plastic shelves are okay, but those things warp after a while, and they break if you get them too heavy. So I am going to invest in me some good shelving for my house. I really do. I need some good sturdy shelving. I try to get out cheap, but that cheap is not always the best. So I need to invest in good heavy duty shelving. So that's what I'm going to do. So anyway, I got that stuff picked up, and I started packaging how I was going to do for my sale. I went on and started separating them in bins, so that they'll already be there. So all I got to do is put the bins on the back of my dad's truck when he come to pick them up. I can do that, and then what else did I do? Oh yeah, so that I can put that on the back of my dad's truck. And then I went in and I started going through my inserts and thinning those out, throwing out the old and organizing that. And I went through and I did a whole bunch. I got rid of a whole bunch of those, so that was a good thing. And yeah, I done good. I was steadily working, and even as I was watching the game, I don't even watch the game, and Derek was text me. Well, no, he called me. He's like, "Are you watching the game?" I'm like, I ain't watching no game. I'm watching Martin. My TV don't turn off a TV one. I paid nothing for cable. Well, no, I pay for cable. Don't get me wrong, it ain't free. But I shouldn't be paying for cable because I only watch one channel, TV1. I will look at other stuff too, but TV1 is basically it. And so, oh man, what is that? Oh, 2 cash cards. Looking at my cash cards. Oh, and so anyway, while I was doing that, I was going through the inserts and looking at the game. Then I got caught up in it. If I ever start watching it, I'll get caught up in it. And then he trying to explain to me on the phone about LeBron's foul. And I'm like, he did get fouled, but he was like, but he was walking first before he got fouled. And I'm like, oh, I'm like, oh. I don't be knowing all that technical stuff, but I like to look at it. So anyway, needless to say, it went into overtime. So I was drug my behind the bed after that. Sleepy. So I'm tired this morning. But anyway, it is what it is. So I'm going to go in here and get my coffee for now. And I'm going to talk with you guys later. As always, what you're going to do, give God some praise. Give him some thanks for waking up this morning, starting you on your way. Giving you another chance to get it right. Oh, yeah, this is not a headband. I tied my ends down. I'm going to have to do a video. I did, I used the Shea Moisture. I used the one that I usually like with the pretty fuchsia purple bottle. That one. And then I tried the leave-in conditioner of the Jamaican black castor oil and the edge control from that. I do not like it. I'm going to do a review on those things. I only used it once, so I need to give it a chance more than once. So I'm going to see how it does another time, and then I'm going to do a review. But as for at first glance or at first use, I don't like it, okay? So that's why my head is tied up. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get my coffee. Sure, the people in the store think I'm crazy talking to myself in the car, but I will talk with you guys later. And don't forget, give God praise. Give him some thanks for waking up this morning, starting you on your way, giving you another chance to get it right, okay? I will talk with you later in the next video. Bye.